Today's video is a vintage shop with me and haul. We are at my favorite antique mall today looking at all of their beautiful fall displays and decor. I love getting inspiration from these setups and I hope you all enjoy this video and get some inspiration as well. I found a bunch of goodies that I will be showing you at the end of today's video, along with this month's Globin decor box. Huge thank you to Globin for being today's sponsor. I chose the cozy box this month and I cannot wait to show it to you. It is so good. This antique mall is about an hour and a half from my house, so I don't get over here too often, but it's my favorite by far. It is so big and has a ton of vendors that bring in items from all over the United States, so you truly never know what you will find here. So I knew I wanted to come back here for fall to see what goodies I could find, and it did not disappoint. I love visiting this booth because this vendor has a lot of primitive decor, which reminds me of growing up north. There were a ton of country stores in our area that sold a lot of this primitive country decor, and a lot of people decorated their homes with it. So it's just very nostalgic to me, and I think it's a really cozy look. I always thought I would go for this style in my home just because it was a huge influence in my love for decor as a child. But I tend to lean more into a cottage style mixed with some modern farmhouse elements. I don't know if that's confusing or not, but I feel like that's the best way to describe my style. I'm curious though if the primitive style is popular where you live and what your thoughts are on it. I know it can be a little bit of mixed feelings because some of the decor is, I don't want to say ugly, but I mean, they call it primitive for a reason. So it's not always like the most beautiful style. It's made to look very like antique and vintage and handmade, I guess. So let me know what you think of this primitive style. This hammered copper bread box stopped me in my tracks as I was walking by. It is so stunning and you can just barely see the word bread printed on it, and I bet this would clean up so nice. It was, I'm trying to read what the tag says, I think it was around $60 or $70, which was a bit more than I wanted to spend on it, but I still think it is just so pretty. I thought these natural wooden bowls would be so beautiful for a fall tablescape, and it looks like they were handmade in Vermont, which is really cool. One of the things I was hoping to find here today are dried gourds. I wanted the really natural light colored ones, and this booth had a really close option, but they were just a little bit too dark for my taste. As you can see, there are so many items packed into each booth. It's so easy to miss things that are right in front of you. And as I'm watching this back, I'm seeing things that I didn't even notice while I was there in person. And this booth in particular is one that I always find so many little hidden treasures. You just kind of have to move things and look around, and it's really fun. Okay, looking back at this, I am so mad at myself for not grabbing these Christmas cookie cutter sets. They are just so beautiful, and I really wish I got them, but I am definitely going to put those on my list to go back for. Fingers crossed that they are still there. So I have been searching and searching my area for vintage advertising stoneware. So when I saw this, my heart literally skipped a beat. It looks like it's an old bed warmer, which is so unique and cool. I love the design and color of it, and if it wasn't $150, it would have came home with me for sure. These next two booths are really fun. One is all handmade wood items that are so stunning and would make great gifts, and the other has all sorts of really unique dried florals, a few of which I already picked up to decorate my house with for fall. They also have a lot of essential oils and homemade jellies and syrups, and it's just a really cool booth to look around in. When I saw these boots, I really wanted them for this like witch Halloween setup I'm planning to decorate my house with for fall, but they were just way too expensive for that, but they definitely give me like witchy Halloween vibes. My favorite pumpkins I saw here today are by far these velvet ones. I love that they use the actual pumpkin stems. They are just so pretty, and I wish they had some more of the neutral color options because I definitely would have grabbed some.
You feel misunderstood. Say what's the remedy? We'd be like-minded if we could, but that's not the case.
Okay, so now I want to do a quick haul of everything that I picked up at the antique mall, and I also wanted to show you my globin box for this month. I love this month's theme. I got the cozy theme, which I think is perfect for this time of year. So if you guys are not already familiar with Globin, it is a monthly subscription box full of fair trade items from all over the world. They have new themes, at least 4 to 5 added every single month. Like I said, I got the cozy box this month. and they're always different. There's a lot of home decor items, but it changes up all the time, which I think is great. Aside from the unique and awesome products that you get in each box, I love the company's mission, which is to support artisans from all over the world. Each box comes with a card, and on the back you can learn a little bit about each person who handcrafted the items that come in your box, which I think is so cool. So let's see what came in this box. First is this absolutely stunning mug. Let me hold it up closer so you guys can see. I love the unique shape of it. I don't have any mugs that are this shape. All of the colors and just beautiful design makes this cup just so unique. Love that. And then next there is this beautiful hand-woven basket. This would be so perfect to put a little plant inside. You could also put utensils in here, use it for serving, so many different things. This one was made in Mexico. And then inside the basket is this beautiful little hot chocolate container. I am such a sucker for pretty packaging, and this is just gorgeous. Hot cocoa in this really beautiful mug is so cozy and perfect for this cozy holiday time of year. And the last thing is this gorgeous and so soft scarf. It's hand dyed and woven by the Tan Phai collection in northern Thailand. How cool is that? You can purchase one of these boxes for $40 a month, or if you pay in advance for 12 months, it's $33 a month. And the best part, they offered me a discount code of 50% off when you sign up for a 3-month or more premium subscription using my code JessicaG. I will leave the link and my coupon code in the description box down below. You can also skip or cancel a month at any time. Okay, now let's jump into everything that I found at the antique mall, starting with this beautiful picnic basket. I love this basket. Baskets are definitely one of the things that I've been collecting, and I love using them for fall. I have a really cute idea incorporating a lot of pumpkins and florals for this one. So it has 2 handles, and what I love about this basket is just the hardware on it. This is leather, if you can see. Let me move it closer. So this is leather, and then there's just this old, what is it? Kind of like an old tarnished silver, and it does latch closed, and then you open it up, and there's just, I don't know, there's nothing inside, but there's plenty of room in there for decorating. You could obviously use the basket if you wanted to, but I love to pick these up for decor, and this was only $18, and I love just that the basket itself was very faded and it looked a little bit aged. So that's the first thing I got, and I absolutely love it. Cannot wait to use it to decorate with for fall. And then I just got one more basket, and I love the shape of this one. I picture just putting some tall florals in this one. So awesome, and this one is really aged. I love how aged this one looks. I think it may be some sort of fishing basket just by these. I might end up tucking those in just for my purposes for fall. I have these really pretty fall leaf stems that I picked up at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I'm thinking about just putting them in here. I think that's going to be just a really pretty look, and the basket will give a lot of texture versus if I just put them in like a glass vase. So yeah, this one was $15, and I just thought it was really cool, very aged, definitely my vibe. And then these next 2 are copper pieces, and I told myself I really need to pump the brakes with the copper because I've gotten so much lately, but these 2 I just could not pass up. First is this beautiful teapot, and I love this kettle because of how large it is. My stove has very wide burners, and I like to set one of these on there just kind of like for decor, and I've yet to find a copper kettle that has like a wide enough base where it looks good, like it fits that size. So that is where this one comes in. This was only $10 and I love it. I'm hoping I can get the handle to stand up like this, because I just really like the look of that on my stove. I love finally finding a piece that I've been looking for forever, and this one I've been looking for since last year, so this was definitely a score. And then my last copper item was this beautiful, what does it say? It's a brass and copper coffee pot. This one was $20, and I just love how unique this shape was. I love that you could hang it. You know, I have a lot of different peg rails and things all over my house. There's this too. If I wanted to hang it like this, there's a little handle here, but I love this. It's just so pretty. Definitely everything needs cleaned. I haven't cleaned anything yet, but I love this guy. I think I might hang him on the peg rail on my island, but we will see. I just thought this one was so cute. And then I found these little bittersweet faux wreaths. You can also put these around candles or things like that, but I love bittersweet. I've been looking at all of my favorite like floral shops, Hobby Lobby, antique places, things like that. I've really wanted to find some realistic or actually real dried bittersweet florals, but I've yet to find any that I love, and this is the closest that I've been able to find. I thought this faux little wreath looked pretty realistic, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to use this, whether I'm going to use it as an actual wreath or, you know, you can set obviously something smaller. You can put something and just kind of have it be around the base. So I grabbed 2 of those and they were $4 a piece. And if you saw my last haul, I picked up a few of these battery candles and I found one more to add to my collection. These were $4.99, and what I love about these is that they are battery powered. They give kind of like a vintage, really warm glow, and they give a very vintage look to your space. I plan on using these for my fall tablescape, so stay tuned for that. I now have a set of 4 of those, I believe, and then I was so excited to find these bowls. They're very simple, but I love all of the ribbed texture of them. So beautiful. There was a set of 2. Let me pull them out without making too much noise. They're very dirty. Definitely need to clean them off. But there's this size and then this one. I love finding pottery like this that's very neutral but also has some cool texture to it. It's perfect to put in my dark wood chest downstairs. And these are from... Who are they from? Primavera, made in Portugal. I don't know. If you guys recognize this brand, let me know. But I just love the shape and the texture on these. They were so pretty. Okay, and these next 3, you guys, are so cool. I didn't even realize how special they were until I brought them up to the counter and the owner of the antique mall came over and was like, "What are those?" He didn't even know that they had these in their shop. And let me just show you what they look like before I just go on and on about them. But this is what they look like. I showed them in the shop with me portion of the video, and what attracted them to me was honestly the color and the font. I thought they were just absolutely beautiful. They looked old, and I just bought 3 of them so I can kind of decorate with them as a set. But what I did not realize is that these are Thomas Edison gold molded records. So before they had the actual round records, which most of us are familiar with, they had these cylinder records. So when I saw these on the shelves, I knew that they had something to do with records. I thought maybe they held like record music or something. I didn't really know. But these actually have the original cylinder records on there. So now I want to find a cylinder record player to see if these still work. I thought they were just absolutely amazing, and they had a whole bunch, so the owner of the antique mall ran over and scooped the rest of them up. He said they're so rare that he's been doing this for like 30 plus years, and this is only the 2nd time he's ever seen them. So I thought that was just a really cool story, and I wanted to share that with you. Just to be able to have a unique part of history in our home, I think is so special. And yeah, like I said, now I'm on the hunt for one of these cylinder record players. I think that'll be so cool to see if these actually work. But yeah, let me know if you are familiar with these, if you've used them before. I definitely had no idea what they were, but there's even a picture of Thomas Edison on the little container. How cool is that? Okay, so this was a little harder to fit in the camera frame than I had thought, but it is a window frame that's very tall and thin. And I don't know if you can tell, I might have to insert some close-up footage here, but it is a green color. Actually, I just realized something. Okay, so I really thought that this was white in the store, and on this side, I'm just realizing this. It is white on one side, and then on the other side, I'll take you around and show you, it is this beautiful like mint green color, which is awesome. So I can turn it around if I want it to be more of that green color, or have it this way if I want it to be that chippy white look. But they put some kind of screening over the actual window panes to give it like a smoked look, and also so you can't see through it, which is really cool for decorating. I think it would be really cool to hang a wreath here. Sorry, you can see the reflection of my ring light. Let me try to fix that. So I want to stand it up somewhere and then hang maybe a wreath on the top, or even down here in the middle, something like that. Look at me just kind of hanging out on my window here. But yeah, I just love this piece. The best part about going to antique malls is certain vendors have different sales going on. This was $80, but they were having a 40% off sale on everything in their booth, so I had to get this. It was such a steal, and it's such an awesome piece to kind of layer and decorate with. I can use it all year round, all over my home. You know, those are like my favorite pieces to find. So yeah, I love this one, and it's definitely the biggest find of my outing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love going antiquing, especially for different holiday decor. I think it's just very unique and special to decorate with antiques, and I love the cozy vibe it brings to my house. Let me know down below which item I found today was your favorite, and also if you know anything about those Edison record players, I would love to hear that as well, because I just found out about them and I'm kind of obsessed with researching them and learning all about them. So again, thank you guys for watching today's video. I will leave the link to Globin down below, as well as my coupon code, and I will see you guys in my next video.